Right, cool. So moving on to the next one, which is relevancy. And relevancy is simply the importance of the information for your needs. In other words, you want to make sure that you're reading a source that's providing you with information that is compatible, applicable, and related to your topic. I'm sure we can all relate to finding the perfect article that fits your topic, but it's just off just a little bit. This is where you might be tempted to use that source, but maybe omit a few details. Never do this. You would be including false information in your papers, which you don't want a chance losing points for. For instance, let's say you're writing a research paper about the effects that dieting has on a woman's mental health. Your thesis statement is that dieting leads to lasting mental health complications like depression and eating disorders. Great, you find this wonderfully written article that fits that thesis statement exactly and you want to use it. However, the case study was done on adolescent girls, not women. That article would not be relevant to your topic. Close, but go fish. So when you're checking to make sure that an article is relevant, here are a few qualifying questions you can ask yourself. Who is the intended audience? Does the information that's being presented relate to your topic? Is the information at an appropriate level for your topic, meaning it's not too elementary nor too advanced for your needs? Have you looked at a variety of other sources before selecting this one? And does the information back up your intended research? All of those questions combined will give you a good feel for how applicable the information in that source will be for you and your needs. Next, you have authority, which is the author's credibility to be writing about the topic. In other words, how qualified are they to be saying what they're saying, to be presenting this information? Some of the most common things you can look for are the author's credentials or their affiliation. Are they writing from an official government website